Hello everyone! Hello! How's everyone doing? We are listening to Ace Attorney music today because the Animal Crossing music makes me sleepy. We must listen to the intense court music that gives me anxiety instead, or I will never finish the drawing. Hello everyone! Hello Boris, hello Lane, hello Florian, hello Zifa, and hello Alex. Good morning. Honestly, whatever you say, bestie. Whenever Duckfriend has that ... over his head, I want to click on him. Cookie run, brain rot. Cookie run, brain rot. Lera, hi. You can't just use the all caps Lera exclamation marks just to say hi. It needs to be something important. You can't just get my attention like that. How are you guys? How is everybody's Wednesday? How has everybody's weekend been as well? Anxiety or sleep are only choices. I mean, that's basically... Is that not your everyday life? That's my everyday life. My two choices in life are basically anxiety or sleep. Sometimes it's anxiety while drawing or sleep. Sometimes I'm also productive. I have a headache. Oh no, you should not be listening to my voice then. I don't wish anybody with a headache to be listening to Lera's microphone peaking hours. It's official, Lera's microphone peaking hours now. For the next like 3 hours or so while I'm doing the drawing. So stay safe out there, bestie. How was your guys' weekend? Yes, but I like to cope and pretend I have more freedom than that. Hello, Lemmy. Hello, how are you? I'm actually so tired. Again, I know I said last week when I was tired, but I'm tired again this week. I am slowly recovering though. I'm slowly recovering my energy. I just need a bit more time. I don't know how my weekend was. What do you mean? It's only Wednesday. You already don't remember your weekend? It hasn't even been that long. I can't believe this. You guys never tell me. You guys just gatekeeping. You guys never tell me about your weekends. You guys just don't want to tell me about your weekends because you guys are like, oh, I'm gonna tell Lera I'm doing all these awesome things on the weekend and she's gonna be jealous. You guys just don't want to tell me because your weekends are so fun, I bet. I'm devastated. Doctor called me fat and took my blood. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Lemmy. That's messed up. You can't just take your blood. Did you give them permission for that even? That's fucked up. Doctors are always like that. Too many shower beers? I don't remember my weekend. What the fuck? Guys! Stop having shower beers. How many beers can you have in a shower? That's like, your skin must be like all wrinkly because you're just standing there for so long, soaking in the shower. You're like all... You're like all soft like a sponge. You're full of water because you've been in there so long and drinking the beers. I can't believe you bring like the whole barrel with you. I cannot believe this. Weekend was good. Yesterday was extra fun because I got to go see an Ada concert with a friend. Okay, I will now ask you the question I ask everybody who's been to the Ada concert. How much did she growl? How much did she scream? How much did she scream and how much did she growl? I need to know how annoying she was live. Because everybody say that apparently it's even more live. Apparently she controls herself for studio recordings. But for live concerts, no she doesn't. Also, is she touring in America now? Because she's been touring like in Europe for a while. I think she's been like in Europe all summer or something like that. Is she now in America? That's pretty cool. I thought she must have done the America tour first or something, but I guess not. That's cool though. By the end, I was shocked. She still had the walkout guards. Oh, she must be like really trained in this stuff, man. Not me. She can't even control herself in the studio. Well, apparently in the studio, she still controls herself. Well, I don't think she controls herself. I feel like somebody is there, like directing her recordings and being like, okay, Ada, you need to chill. You need to chill a little bit. I don't know. And so I'm just a little bit a hater, just like a tiny bit. I don't like super dislike her. I think her voice is awesome. But she growls too much for my taste. She just growls way too much. I'm like, calm down. I feel like growls, when placed appropriately, can be really good for a song. But she will start growling like in the first verse sometimes, and it's like, girl, the song just started. Calm down. You need to save this for the end to make it more impactful. You can't just start growling from the beginning. Stop it. I don't know. Her voice is really good though. I do like her voice a lot. I think she sounds great. I don't really have any notes on that. I think she's a very talented singer. I just wish somebody would like hold her hand and be like, Ada, you need to stop. You need to calm down. Like, have you heard Rule? Her song Rule? It was made by Maritu, so he's literally one of my favorite Vocaloid producers. And like, she fucking screams so much in that one, it annoys me because like, girl, calm down. I don't know, man. The way Lera describes her, I think she's going feral. Well, she is! Is it not called a growl? It is in Vocaloid terms. I don't know what to tell you. That's how we were raised on Vocaloid terms. They come as a surprise for me because I bought the tickets back in November last year and I had totally forgotten. I actually got an email reminder last week. Oh my god, how can you forget about something like that? When I buy concert tickets, they're like counting the days. Well, actually that's not true, I do forget exactly. I forget like the exact date, but I would at least remember like the month the concert is in. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this concert coming up. How could you forget about something like that? There was a song where she was growling every other verse. I bet that was Rule. I bet that was Rule. Was it like sayonara, sayonara, da na na da 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 da? Was it that one? She growls so much in the original, it pisses me off. I actually just have like Hatsune Miku version saved of it. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. I'm a hater just a little bit. Can I growl in chat? I don't know. Are you good at it? I have the brain cell capacity of 2 peanuts. Me too, though. Honestly, me too. Oh my god, yes! I knew it! I knew it's fucking Rule! I knew it's fucking Rule! I fucking knew it! Like, she needs to calm down in that song! She needs to relax on that song! The way I called it. I don't even know that many of her songs, and I still called it. I fucking knew it was Rule. I like listened to like 3 of her songs. Oh man, that's crazy. Anyways, speaking of good music. We are throwing Flavor Foley fanart today. I have a question. How are you today? Thank you so much for asking. It only took you 13 minutes to finally care about my feelings. Good job. New record. I'm just joking. Please don't take me too seriously. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to not be tired, but I don't know how to do that. I'm literally... I was about to ask for real. No, you weren't. No, you fucking weren't. Stop lying. Do not steal Lane's spotlight like that. You don't deserve it. I think the conventions like really wore me out. Even though I only did 2 conventions, like some people do more conventions. Like a lot of the artists I talk to at conventions, I'm like, oh yeah, what else do you have what else do you have scheduled? And they're like, oh, I have this convention and this market and this, and I'm like, what? You got like 3 more things this month? And they're like, yeah. I did 2 conventions back to back with like basically a week, like 2 weeks difference between them. And I am literally out, like on Sunday when I got home from Animanga Pop, I think I just slept for like 10 hours. Then I woke up in the morning and my whole body was hurting. Literally my whole body hurt because I had to like carry the suitcase and shit like that of their merch. I was actually in so much pain. I couldn't move all of Monday because my whole body hurt. It was insane. Since you're Dragon Ball Z, listen to Grey, and this is how you repay me. I forgot to reply to that because I forget to reply sometimes. I was going to ask how you were, but YouTube shadow banned me. Oh, and now it magically shadow unbanned you. It just light banned you now, or what? I don't understand. I started playing Cookie Run. I'm shocked how much voice acting this game has. This has been pretty fun so far. Hell yeah! Now you can join our guild when you're like high enough level to be allowed to join guilds. How great is that? There's really not much to do in guilds though. I'm like a little bit sad. I don't know. There's only like guild battles to do and then Cookie Alliance for the artifacts. But like other than that, there's really not like a whole lot to do in guilds. It makes me a bit sad. Cookie Run really said no actual multiplayer for you. Fuck you. Lemon Girl, what are you carrying? A baby. No, that's what the man that helped me with the suitcase on the stairs always asked. They're like, "What? You got a dead body in there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I do. What are you gonna do about it? Keep carrying my suitcase up the stairs, sir, or you're gonna be in the suitcase next." But yeah. Basically, I just have like the keychains. They really add up in the way you really don't notice it. Like, you're like, oh, just some keychains. I'll just make some keychains and it's gonna be fine. And then the keychains arrive and the bag itself weighs like 2 kilos of just like half the keychains, and you're like, oh, well, how am I gonna carry that? Then like the way of like the display panels and everything, it just all adds up. It just all adds up. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be that heavy, but then it all adds up, and then you close the suitcase and you try to lift it and you can't. I know I can't. Like, Nonsense can. Nonsense could carry my suitcase, but I was doing Animanga Pop by myself because the person who was supposed to help out bailed on me last second. So yeah, literally I had to do it alone, so I had to like, I literally took out a bunch of shit from the suitcase already, and I tried to like distribute the weight and put some stuff into my backpack so that it's lighter. So it was definitely lighter, but I was still in pain. I was still in pain. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of chilled Monday. But yesterday I was like, I have to get back to work now. I must continue working now. So, just been like doing commissions and drawing stuff. I play by amassing so many resources. Are you just grinding in Cookie Run Kingdom? Is that what you do? I tried, but it told me I need to advance a certain part of the story. I did have a question. Is our kingdom name the same as our player name? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think kingdom name is basically your player name. And I always get confused because I kept seeing people's like names that looked more like names rather than kingdom names. But I think some people just named their kingdoms like they would name a username. So yeah. But I think it is your kingdom name. So I think you show up on people's like lists and stuff like that as your kingdom name. When they let you name your cookie, which I'm not really sure what naming the cookie is for, if that's not actually like your name, it's weird. But I guess it's just for the vibes. So yeah, but other than that, to be honest, Animanka Pop went pretty okay. It was my first convention doing by myself, so I was kind of worried. But it wasn't too bad because Animanka Pop is a small convention. It's quite a nice small convention. It's small, but it's fairly active. Like, a good amount of people shows up for it. And people kind of, like, interact with it really well. You know, it doesn't really have the same vibes as, like, some of the bigger conventions, in my opinion. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member. So, thank you. Look, you got a little eggshell on your head now. People keep asking to see the new icons for the members. Yeah, there you go. You got the eggshell ducky, and like the brand new member with 1 month only should have the egg. Have a raspberry as well. You didn't have the same username because your username is Unholy Dagdom. Yeah. Because I just named, because they were like, oh, name your kingdom, so I just named my kingdom. But now everybody sees me as Unholy Dagdom, which I think is kind of funny. I'm not changing it. I'm keeping it. I think Unholy Dagdom is a funny kingdom name. Egg debut. No, don't fry him. That's my job. Don't fry the ducky. So yeah, Animanga Pop is nice. It's quite it's fairly relaxed, but also does have like a decent amount of people coming in, so it's not boring or anything. And they are the people who have the Vocaloid concert all the time. No! Alex, stop gifting memberships! We're never gonna see the egg! You gotta let it go! You gotta let it go! Thank you so much. I don't have an alert for gifted memberships, I realized. I'm sorry about that. I didn't know they were a different thing. But apparently we don't have... Maybe I should make an alert for gifted as well. Thank you. Hey Lera, I see we are flavoring the folly today. We are flavoring the folly. We're putting MSG into the folly for even more flavor. How great is that? Excellent. How long have you been waiting for this? No! Guys! Stop! Stop! Thank you. I cannot believe this. I cannot... When am I gonna win the gifted sub gacha? Apparently never, bro. It's so random. I feel like the gifted subs on YouTube are literally so random. I was aiming for Raspberry, stop dodging. You gotta make sure you have them enabled though. Raz, do you have them actually enabled? Because I think you have to like turn on a setting or it's not going to gift you. I'm gonna be honest, I have never won gifted subs on YouTube either. On Twitch, it has happened to me a couple times. Like, actually, I get gifted subs on Twitch sometimes even when I'm not watching. I just get the notifications. But I swear to God, I check. That's so weird. I swear to God, I don't know. YouTube ones work really weirdly. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how it, like, decides it. It's just, I don't know. I wish they had a thingy where you can give it to, like, specific people so that people don't, like, keep wasting their money. So on Twitch you can. You can just give it to like a specific person. But well. Congrats to the people that got it though. I do recognize some of these names, so I hope you guys enjoy them. I've got like 4 gifts. I like never get gifted on YouTube. Not a single time did I ever get gifted on YouTube. And I watch so many VTubers. I watch like a stupid amount of VTubers. I have problems. Maybe it's because the ones that I watch the most, I already have like memberships on their channels anyway. Like the ones I really like and try to watch more often, I already bought memberships for them anyway, so maybe that's why. But I don't know, I'm literally subscribed to so many. And I watch so many, but I never get any gifted to me. It's just so sad. Can someone gift me a membership to my own channel, guys? I feel really left out. The members get these really nice wallpapers drawn by me. But that's not fair. I'm too broke to afford my own membership. Can somebody please gift me one so that I can enjoy the beautiful wallpapers drawn by me? I think you gotta be in the chat. I want a mint one time. Wow, that's so lucky. No, I swear to God, it just like it hates me. It hates me. I am in the chat with so many VTubers, but I never win gifted. My broke ass missed this stack for an emote. Oh, I'm so glad you got them back now. Thank you so much. So thank you for the membership and thank you for the gift, guys. Exclamation mark gifts of a member. I've gotten gift subs from streams I've never chatted or rarely chatted. How do you do that? How do you have so much aura that YouTube just decides that you won the lottery? Yeah, no, I don't think YouTube bases it at all on like actual activity. I think it literally just rolls like the lottery and just gives it to whoever is subscribed. I'm pretty sure it just gives it to whoever is subscribed and has the setting enabled. I don't know. That's what I think at least. But either way, it's fine. I guess I'll just never get gifted. Because my luck is so bad. My luck is actually so terrible. It's not even funny, you know? I gotta be the unluckiest person out there. Like, I can never win anything. I was playing Cookie Run Kingdom for a second and the loading screen showed me smoked cheese cookie. Lera, you playing Cookie Run Kingdom right now? What have I done? Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't actually think people would get that into it. I thought people were gonna play it for a little bit and be like, yeah, whatever. I don't see what Lera sees in this game, and then we would all move on. But apparently we're all addicted to Cookie Run Kingdom now. Something really embarrassing happened to me the other day. I was telling Elaine about it. I was literally playing Cookie Run Kingdom and I was just so happy and unbothered and just, you know, enjoying my life, enjoying my time. I was like, I love my cookies. And then the notification appears on my phone screen. I get a notification on my phone screen and it just says, LinkedIn job alert. And I was like, not now, LinkedIn job alerts! I'm playing Cookie Run Kingdom! Leave me alone! Get the girl! Take a break! Oh, you're playing Cookie Run Kingdom? How about you run to the employment kingdom? How about you cookie run to the employment kingdom and get yourself a job? I could not believe this. You underestimate the power of hyperfixation. I don't know. It's that you guys' initial response to Cookie Run was so unenthusiastic and uninterested. So I thought they must hate it. People must hate Cookie Run Kingdom. Nobody else likes it. But me and some oomphs on Twitter. But now suddenly everyone is into it and I'm like, huh. That's weird. I thought nobody liked it. Yeah, that's not correct. Drill tail perspective. You know who would love Cookie Run Kingdom? I really mean it. I'm not even saying it. I'm just stating what I think is correct. I think Rin Penrose would fucking love Cookie Run Kingdom. Maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe I'm just how do we subliminally message Rin Penrose to try Cookie Run Kingdom? I just feel like a Rin Penrose would get a real kick out of it. I don't know. Rin Penrose collab. Excuse. No, I just want to see her play the Cookie Run Kingdom. I just think she would like the cookies. She likes the horse game. It's basically the same thing but worse. LinkedIn really said, "Get your ass back to work." I know. How could they do this to me? LinkedIn, please read the room. LinkedIn is incapable of reading the room like ever. I don't think anybody on LinkedIn has ever read the room in their lives. I honestly I don't understand how people on LinkedIn are employed. Well, allegedly. The ones who like post so much on there and shit, because I'm like, there's no way someone with your personality passed an interview. How do you do that? Isn't it Biscuit Run Kingdom? You're right, Bestie. You're right. It should be Biscuit Run Kingdom for her. When just randomly appears around my periphery, you know, was watching one of my favorite VTubers and she got a Rin Penrose trading card. Ooh, I have the Rin Penrose trading cards too. They're in my Eat a Bag. They're so cute. Can I just say, that... What was I gonna say? Oh my god. Oh, right, okay. So sorry. For a second, my brain just completely blacked out there. Okay, so mid-sentence too. People look at me like I'm insane when I suggest them to draw Rin Penrose fan art, well, like merch art at conventions, because I'm still doing it. Okay, I'm still doing my Rin Penrose promotion. I'm like if I see an artist who has lots of VTuber art, I'm like, hey, so would you consider, because a lot of them do take suggestions, right? It's not like criminal. And then like, hey, would you consider like doing a Rin Penrose? I'm not trying to be pushy or anything. I just say like, hey, would you maybe do Rin Penrose one day? And they look at me like I'm insane. And I got like the dirtiest look this weekend from someone, and I was like, what? What did I do? Like, that person looked at me like I was crazy. They were like, I don't know. I'm like, what? Why do people hate my goat? You leave her alone. What did she do to people? Why don't they want to make merch of her? You want to know how your guild can benefit from business-to-business sales? That doesn't sound real. Is this like a LinkedIn? Is this like a LinkedIn Cookie Run Kingdom post? I don't know, man. Like, I saw this person who had VTuber merch, and they had some kind of, you know, like big indies, but not the kinds you would see merch of really often. So I was like, okay, this person is open-minded. This person will be willing to make me that Rin Penrose keychain. And I was like, hey, how about Rin Penrose? And they looked at me like I was crazy. Like I just suggested them to draw Satan himself. And I'm like, what? What is wrong? LinkedIn keeps sending me ads for Garbage Guy. Who's Garbage Guy? Who's Garbage Guy? What are you talking about? Maybe they only know her by her legal name, John Vtuber, or maybe I should be like, would you draw John Vtuber? And they're like, oh, yeah, I know her. No, because a lot of people are like, yeah, well, I know her, but I never really like watched her or something like that. I'm like, starts crying in front of them. Why not? I think I told somebody, they were like, I was like, hey, would you consider making merch of Rin Penrose? And they were like, which one is Rin Penrose? And I was like, oh, you know, I started like describing her, and I was like, oh, she has like half black, half white hair and a crown. She's like a prince. And then they go, oh, the British one. And I'm like, we're in England. You're British. Oh, the British one. Imagine you make some merch of Vtuber that don't exist. Maybe I should try that. I'm gonna put them on the same like display slot as Hololive. I'm gonna put them in the Hololive slot, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, these are new Hololive generation. They're like, oh, I don't know them. Who are these? Someone's gonna be like, oh, who are these? And I'm like, oh, they're from Hololive ID. You don't know that? Like. But and I still have my fingers crossed for Vexpa. But every day I have less and less hope. But every new convention I go to, the more uncertain I become about how much merch there's gonna be of Rin at Vexpa. I'm just saying, if they let me sell at Vexpa, I would have lots of Rin stuff. And some other VTubers that not everybody has. Because I'm just cool like that. I was gonna make so much merch specifically for Vexpa just because I honestly don't see the point investing in some VTubers unless I'm doing a specific VTuber convention. But they really said no. There's like your old Niji Senju planted for the our VTubers. See VTuber for Hololive. Maybe I should hang one of my own keychains of me from my anniversary merch. And I'm gonna just hang the Lera RL keychain and be like, yeah, she's from Hololive. Gaslight them! Put a QR code with a link to my channel on the keychain. Be like, yeah, guys. Well, you don't know this Hololive girl? She's really cool. You should subscribe to her. There's also another VTuber nobody makes merch for who is popular. Could it possibly be Nene? Could it possibly be someone named Nene? I'm on it, bestie. You see, if I got into Vexpa, I would have definitely done her. Well, I'll put it on my list. Written Penrose merchant £4,000 in credit card. I feel crazy when I talk about a VTuber and friends are like, who? £2 discount if you subscribe. Oh my god, but actually though, there were these vendors at the Hyper Japan and they had the official Hololive merch. Like, you know, the kinds Hololive sells at their website. Like the plushies, the Hololive plushies and stuff. And they were so cute, and they had a Kiara one. And I was like, oh, actually, I would really like that. And I asked them how much it was, and they were like... And they said something really ridiculous. I think it was like £50. Like, almost 50. It was like 40-something. And I was like, that's crazy. I don't believe it cost that much on the Hololive website. I'm gonna be so real with you. I do not think it cost... Maybe with the shipping. Maybe with the shipping. But I'm not paying for the shipping here, am I now? Why? I don't believe a Hololive plush costs £50. Maybe I'm insane. But like scalpers, I don't even know. Like, are they rare? Are they like limited? I actually don't get it. Like, they were really expensive, so I didn't buy one. But the guy was like, but you know, if you follow us on Instagram, we'll give you a 10% discount. And I was like, how about a 90% discount, and then I'll follow you on Instagram. Like, for real, what the hell does that even mean? I bought the GG recently, let me check. Okay, how much was she? Because like the yen is so weak right now too. Like, you cannot convince me that anything can cost that much money. The yen is literally so fucking cheap as well. Now is the time, I feel like, to buy shit from Japan, because the conversion rates for the yen have been like insane for a while now. What if you show them that you fall into a follow? That's what I was thinking, like, literally. But the followers on social, I know. I feel like it's 27. You see, that's crazy. They were selling them for 40 something. I was like, that's not how much it costs. I'm like 99. And then they had the smaller versions that were like little plush keychains. And I was like, okay, how much is the small one? And it was like 20 something. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. You guys are pricing them like Labubus or something. But GeekJack.eu. Yeah, but it's official, right? It's like their official reseller though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm still scared to buy Hololive merch ever since that one time I put a Picora plush into my cart and my internet died for 2 days. For 2 whole days I had no internet. I'm still scared of buying anything off of the Hololive website because I'm just terrified of that happening to me. I'm so scared of that happening to me ever again. I literally have never been able to go on the Hololive website. God does not want me to own Hololive merch, obviously. That's why when my friend was going to Japan, I was literally like, bring me anything with Hololive. She's like, Lera, I don't know what that is. And I was like, bring me anything. With anything, it doesn't matter what. You see the Hololive logo, you see that, you buy it for me, okay? She was like, okay. I still don't know what Hololive is. She brought me buttons. She bought me some buttons. It's very nice. I wore them to Animanga Pop on my sailor jacket. My other sailor outfit. I wore my other sailor outfit. Once again. How many sailor outfits does Lera have? We gotta do right, well, Eldritch God. We need to offer a sacrifice so you can get your Hololive merch. I genuinely, like, I don't own, like, anything Hololive official, I'm pretty sure. Actually, that's not true. That is not true. I have... well, other than the buttons that my friend got me the other day, I have... I have the Rusia. I have the Uruha Rusia Nendoroid. Maybe that's where it all went downhill. Maybe that's what. Can't wait for my 24-karat gold call it flashy. You're so right though. Lera, I just remembered I was once talking to my classmate on MS Teams and somehow the conversation went on to call Picora the best VTuber ever, as it should. That's how every conversation should go, honestly. But then that might be the source of the curse. Well, nobody wants her. I'm just gonna resell it. She props my window open on hot days. Because my window doesn't stay open because it's broken. So when it's hot, I prop my window with her. That's the function. That's the function she serves in my life right now. She holds my window open. That's all. That thing is cursed. What would you have done if your friend had bought you back a 10k life-size Kiara statue? I would have probably married her, honestly, and the statue, like, together. Maybe the statue could officiate the wedding. You have no idea how many AI black metal covers of Rusia there are, and non-AI ones too. They use the voice clips. That is so funny. Yeah, she was very known for her screaming back in the day. And I feel kind of bad for her these days. I know that she messed up pretty big. So, I don't think she deserves, like, a whole lot of sympathy for what she did. But people just would not leave her alone now. Even though it's been quite a while and she's just doing different things now. But people are still harassing her and I find that kind of crazy. Like, I honestly just, like, move on with your life. I have. You know, I honestly don't even really think about her anymore and that's fine. But, like, people still to this day genuinely make her life hell. And I'm like, literally, what even is the point? Just leave her alone. It honestly does not matter. It's just kind of crazy to me. I'm stuck in the duck jar. There's like 3 people stuck in the duck jar. Get out. Get out of there. I bet at some point your audience is so big there will always be people that want to mess with you. Yeah, it's true. So, like, people do, like, really weird stuff to her as well. So, I think... Because I remember hearing the news that her, like, new persona that she's under right now, she had, like, a collaboration cafe event. So, she had a cafe themed after her or something like that. And people sent multiple I think like bomb threats or something like that to the cafe the day it was supposed to happen, so that they had to cancel the whole thing. Like, I'm sorry, but that's insane. You know, I'm just like, I also feel like people just don't realize the absolute power of ignoring somebody. I feel like people who hate on people and like just dunk on stuff, they have no idea just how powerful it is to actually just not give something you don't like any attention. That is like the one foolproof way to actually make it like disappear from your life. I'm being so serious. Not the bullying is not the way. Like, you're just giving it more attention, honestly. Like people are terrible, man. I know. I don't know, man. Her whole thing was really messy, and I'm not a fan of hers anymore, personally. But am I gonna waste the time of like and send bomb threats to her current activities? I don't think so. I don't know how much free time you gotta have to do that. I just don't understand. I actually don't understand how people work. And like it pisses me off a little bit. Focus attention on other things. Literally, it's just so sad, bro. Like a couple weeks ago, people kept putting this stupid ass AI animation on my timeline because they were just dunking on it. Like they were just like QRTing it and saying how much they hate it and how bad it is. And I'm like, well, yeah, okay. I think we can all agree that maybe we don't like the AI animation. But do you guys realize that you've put this animation on my timeline 15 times today, though? Just because you quote-unquote hate it? I just, like, I don't understand the logic behind it. Like, I feel like so many people just don't understand just how devastating it is to... when people just don't react at all to something you make. We need to practice just, like, shunning more. I really mean it. We need to practice just ignoring shit we don't like. Because I feel like so many people don't realize just how much that hurts so much more than people like dunking on you and giving you 1,000 engagement points and putting you on everybody's timelines. I don't know, man. Like, the AI like for vlog clips are pretty funny. I mean, you gotta stop giving them attention. You're actively monetizing them. You gotta let it go, man. Shows think this sucks, don't look at it. Exactly. And people will put just like okay, AI, like whatever, but some people will put just genuinely like harmful things. Like they will like promote Nazis and like this person is like they will like retweet this person be extremely racist and like this person is look at this person be racist. I saw like look at this person be homophobic. I say as I put it on timelines of like people who are genuinely affected by this kind of hate. Like, can we not? I swear to God, like it's just so fucking frustrating. This is why rage bait accounts get so popular. Literally, like rage bait. I don't know, when are people going to learn? Like actually, you know, just be like, I'm not falling for that bait and just ignore it. I mute so many accounts and my life is so much happier for that. Like if the second I see something even slightly negative that annoys me, I just go into that person's profile and I mute. Or I block it if it's something really bad. But if it's something that's just like mildly annoying, I just mute. And quite literally, out of sight, out of mind. Now it's kind of difficult because of abuse and stuff. You do want to have people be aware to protect them. I think, well, there is some stuff that deserves some sort of traction just to like word of mouth warn people. I do agree on that. But there is some stuff that like sincerely just does not matter and people will always like retweet it just to hate. Like the problem is people retweet not because they genuinely have good intentions, but because they just want to get their like 5 seconds of fame and a bunch of likes, because they're also farming likes. I'm sorry, but people who hate on like this stuff, they just do it not because they actually give a shit. A lot of them, I'm sure some of them do, but a lot of them also just do it just because they want to be on the moral high ground and be like, yeah, look at me, I hate this AI drawing. Oh, and I'm a real my least favorite thing is when people QRT AI art and they're like, how about you support me, a real artist? Look at my real art. Like, oh my god, dude, shut up. I swear to God. Or when they start redrawing the AI drawing and then QRTing it more, and I'm like, stop! Stop! Like, I made this better. I drew it myself. Stop! You really put best of the time about a cherry hater person makes their own day better by not being me and the hater person by not seeing the hate. Literally, that's literally how it is. Like, you know, just like... Honestly, like, if you got time to hate, like, if you got a second to QRT something you dislike, if you have time for that, that means you have time to QRT something you like and tell that person that. And I can guarantee you that you're gonna make that person's day. You're gonna make that person really happy if instead of saying how much you hate something that everybody already unanimously agreed they hate, basically, and you just go... Instead, you go and support somebody and you're like, I like your drawing or whatever, okay? Like, literally, just use your brain for 5 seconds. But yeah, I do totally have a Gerardo, by the way. How are you today? Your weekend was good? It was alright, yeah. I'm gonna tell you more about the convention, actually. Sorry, I kinda got carried away with my conversation topics, as always. But yeah, and I do agree that there is some things that definitely need to, like, awareness needs to be raised. But I think the internet and just the way things work just kind of really drifted in a very strange direction, where I honestly, like 90% of the time, I honestly don't think people actually sincerely give a shit, and they just do it for the attention points or like the moral points. They're farming good person points, like in the good place, but I think they haven't actually seen the show, so they don't know that you can't just do good things just because you want the good points. You gotta do good things just because you want to. Nice run, go on, interesting. I only repost things I find important and serious, but just no one likes virtue signaling. Like, shut the fuck up, it's so mature, I know. Like, the virtue signaling needs to stop. Especially with AI art. There's so much virtue signaling with AI art, and it's even wrong sometimes. People wrongfully accuse artists of AI just because they want to feel that high of being like, haha, nobody else spotted that it was AI, but I did, because I got the real eye for art. Look at this, guys. This person used AI, and then it's not fucking AI, and it's like, oh god, please, just stop. Stop! I think Lera's rant is curing my headache. That's crazy. People must know I've done good things, I know, right? This influencer is doing something bad. Wow, who would have guessed? Moved on. And there's like some people who, like, I feel like everybody already like unanimously agreed that we don't like them, but people continue dunking on them for everything they do. And it's just like, there's nothing left. There's no room for growth. There's nothing. And I feel like for a lot of people, receiving like hate for certain things, I feel like it just makes them want to do it more. Like, I feel like some people just continue being really weird and hateful and horrible just out of pure spite at one point, and then it just gets worse because it's like, so I don't know. I do think that it's kind of a very weird balance between, well, I want to raise awareness about this, but also I swear to God, half the people, they just double down. Like, the amount of like homophobes or racists who just doubled down and just became a grifter right after they get like quote-unquote cancelled, it's crazy to me. I just don't know. I honestly do not have like a solution. My solution is literally just ignore. I'm sorry, but my solution for 99% of cases is mute, block, whatever, and just do not talk about it. Do not give it more publicity, because I do think that publicity really does matter, and I think that to a lot of people, the publicity, even bad publicity, is still good publicity, right? So it's just, I don't know, man. I know it's complicated, but it's also kind of, I don't know. My solution is honestly ignore. It's the same reason why like people boycott stuff, right? So I don't know. I feel like sometimes just speaking with your wallet or speaking with your, I guess, engagement on the internet, it really does do a lot. Because I think when somebody posts something like, I hate gay people, and they get 1 like, but I feel like they're not gonna bother tweeting, I hate gay people again. But I feel like if they tweet, I hate gay people, and then they get thousands of QRTs of other people being like, you shouldn't hate gay people, they're gonna be like, haha, this is gonna be my new grift. And then their whole personality on the internet becomes the fact that they hate gay people. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's such a weird situation. Because on one hand, yeah, you should call people out for stuff like that. But on the other hand, how does it still manage to somehow work in their favor? Because then other, like, bigots find them. And then they all form their little circle and they start supporting each other. And they're like, don't worry, the woke people are trying to cancel you, but we know you're right, and stuff like that. It's like, it's always the same thing. It's always the same thing on loop. It's actually crazy. The solution is giving me a neutral third party to grift money? I don't think so. What does that even mean? They throw this weird sometimes, only sometimes. I also find it funny that every week they pick one person to bully. And it doesn't even matter if they're genuinely like a bad person who said something bad. Sometimes they're just like, guys, this week we bully. I feel like there's some kind of like secret society on Twitter or something. And they're like, guys, this week we bully this person. And everyone is like, and then they go and they start like dunking on a random ass person. Like this week it was this one artist girl who... Actually, I met her at Animanka Pop, but I didn't realize that was her. Like, I saw her post, and I didn't really think much about it. I was like, yeah, whatever. But then I came back home from Animanka Pop, and I saw... but apparently, the whole weekend, I was too busy with my convention. All of Twitter was just bullying her for that one post. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. I met this girl this weekend. I hope she was also too busy with the convention and didn't see all of Twitter clowning on her for nothing. Because like it was actually something so completely like innocent, it was just crazy. I remember watching people dunk on Cinder for donating thousands of dollars to the IDF a few weeks ago. I know they did something bad before, but bro, it's charity. For a second I was gonna be like, which IDF? For a second I was like, Cinder did what now? I think I saw that as well. Yeah, it's kind of random, man. Or people are like, oh, these like big YouTubers are donating under their names to like get attention. It's like, bro, who cares? It's charity. Like, come on. I've been working. I've been eating pasta. What kind of pasta? I also had pasta for dinner just now before stream. The Twitter user urge to constantly bully someone. I don't know how they have the time, man. Like, I barely even have time to post like my own stuff, or like just like you know, I don't even have time to like shit post or anything like that. Where do they find all this time to bully? People must have like the most miserable lives ever. Pasta primavera. I don't know that kind of pasta. What does it have? But the whole like Cinder situation was also kind of funny because people also just made it about themselves. It's literally just what I said like last week, I think, where people literally were like, you know, they were like addressing Cinder's viewers, like, you know, guys, if you want a new VTuber to watch, you should watch me. I would never do this to you. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, are you really somehow turning this whole situation about you? How do people even do the mental gymnastics? How did they even come up with these ways to somehow make it about them. But then the whole Cinder thing happened, people were like, well, you know, I would never betray my friends like that. Like, okay, bestie, like, sit down, sit down. This isn't about you. It's why so many people abandon Twitter for Blue Sky. That's manipulative AF. No, people always do it. Every time there is any kind of drama, if somebody gets cancelled, for like something like being a bad person, and people start vague posting like, I would never do this. I respect the LGBT community or whatever. It's like, okay, bestie, like, you stop that. Shut up. That's just the bare minimum. Like, you shouldn't be... you shouldn't be doing this. The vegetables of meat, no sauce. Wow. Just like that? Raw? No sauce? No lube? Just pasta, vegetables, and meat? That's crazy. Would it be better if I promoted someone else instead? I don't know. I feel like sometimes people just need to sit this drama out. I'm talking about just like drama, right? Like the Cinder stuff or whatever. Like, you know, if it had nothing to do with you, you just sit down, maybe scroll. If you really want entertainment, just scroll for what other people are saying that are affected. But maybe don't include yourself in the situation, because let's be for real, this isn't about you. Like, you weren't one of the people she hurt. You weren't one of the people affected. Like, you know, you don't gotta be like, hey, Pyro Pops, if you want a new VTuber to watch. Come on. How did I make this about myself? No. I don't want to see what horrible thing someone said of the villain of the week. Just tell me about your favorite play and why you would hug it. How is Blue Sky anyway? I only go on Blue Sky to upload my own art. And that's it. I'm gonna be honest, I do not really scroll it that much. So I don't really know what kind of like audience is on there. People on Twitter are always on Copium and they're saying that apparently Blue Sky is horrible or whatever. But I don't know, man. Twitter is really not that much better. I feel like the For You page, you just gotta stay clear of the For You page in general. I feel like if you stay away from the For You page, Twitter is almost bearable. There's like this new censorship laws in the UK that basically you can't look at any kind of adult content, and that is not, I'm not just talking porn, like I'm talking like anything with mature themes, like horror stuff. Like anything that's meant to be like for adults, you can't just look at it anymore unless you show your ID to like Twitter or Discord or whatever. And I'm gonna be honest, the only positivity that I managed to find in that was the fact that I no longer get jump scared by porn bots. On Twitter. That's like the only good thing I saw from it. Like, I no longer see just like random ass booty and worse in replies when I go under posts. That's like now I just see this wording that's like, we can't show you this because you haven't given us your ID according to new like British laws, and I'm like, that's fine. That's okay. I think I'll be fine, Twitter. I'm not giving you my fucking ID. I'm sorry to tell you this. I sometimes like hearing about whatever the drama is, but not involving myself in that mess. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm completely above all drama, you know? But the thing with me is, I go and I gossip about it with, like, people. And that's it, like in private, you know? I don't go on Twitter. Or like, I tell my mom. I tell my mom all the VTuber drama because, you know, it gotta leave my brain somehow. I gotta go tell somebody. So I just call my mom and like, Mom, you would not believe the VTuber drama of the week. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, okay, tell me. And I don't think she even knows what I'm talking about half the time, but she's entertained either way. I mean, her takeaway last week was that we should make our own VTuber company, which was really funny. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think nobody's always completely above some tea in gossip, but I feel like sometimes the smart thing is to just not get yourself personally involved in stuff. And I feel like with the whole thing, I feel like, you know how we say like, oh, it's important to like call people out on bad behavior. And while I think that's true, I think because of the whole like situation, it weirdly became just randomly really common to just make Google Docs about stuff that's just like not that serious. Like immediately everybody had a Google Doc suddenly, to the point where it became a meme and people started making joke Google Docs. And now obviously the next time somebody posts a Google Doc, no one's gonna actually take it seriously. It's literally such hell. It's actually such hell. Like everything just somehow gets twisted. It's a nightmare out there, guys. Do not go on Twitter. The style we do with frying up some dried chilies, using some of the spicy oil to fry up vegetable and meat, almost like a stir fry. Add parmesan after serving. Interesting. I've never had that kind of pasta. I'm not internet with friends and that, but not gonna post a main about it. To me, it's similar to reaction videos. If you don't have anything to offer, just don't do it. Oh my god, I hate reaction videos so much. You know, even like drama ones, just like the normal ones too, where they're just like reacting to Iron Mouse's new song or whatever. It's like, who cares? Who the fuck? Like, actually, who watches reaction videos? I need to understand who actually is the target audience of reaction videos, because who out there cannot form their own opinion on things? Which ones of views are giving those people thousands of views? Like, I don't understand. Like, who is the fucking, like, because I always see them having so many views, and there's like this person like watching a video. I remember there was this guy. I'm sure he's still at it, but I think I finally convinced YouTube to stop recommending him to me. He would post reactions to Hololive original music literally minutes after the song comes out. Like, the song would come out, and 10 minutes later, he somehow uploads a 12-minute long video where he reacts to it, while the song is maybe like 3 minutes long. And I'm like, not only did he record a 12-minute video, he somehow edited it all in like half an hour. And then he uploaded it on the internet, and I'm just like, what is this guy's deal? Like, I haven't even listened to the song myself yet. It literally just came out, and he already has a reaction, apparently. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get reaction videos, like, at all. And it's always their stupid-ass face on the thumbnail, being like, oh my god, did she just write a song of the summer? I don't have time to react to stuff I want to watch. I don't have the time to react to myself, let alone watch somebody else do it. I watched Spilling the Milk. I don't really know those. I only like reaction stuff if they have something interesting to say. Like, there's this one therapist that reacts to TV show character scenes and talks about it through her lens as a therapist. Like, you should start some VTuber drama about yourself, and then you post your Google Doc. It's not an explanation or apology, but your essay about Gossip Girl. I haven't seen Gossip Girl! Gotta go, good night. Have a good night, Florian. Loki wanna make a joke, call out Google Doc related to my VTuber lore. What? Spilling the Milk? Sorry, I don't know who that is. It doesn't even ring any bells. Like, I've never even heard of that. Yeah, and I'm kind of on the fence about, like, I don't know, I get a little bit annoyed because I'm like, it's like, vocal coach reacts to Takanashi Kiara, like, new song. I'm like, who cares? Who cares that you were a vocal coach? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Like, so fucking what? That I'm a vocal coach. Here's my reaction to this Hololive girl singing. I'm like, how about you go and do your job then if you're a vocal coach? 3 guys who react to stuff, but then they upload the video half the time is them joking and commenting on the stuff. So it's a reaction channel. It's pretty boring after a while, like the vocal coach ones. The only one I forgive is that one guy who is a lawyer and he played Ace Attorney, but at least he actually played the game. He wasn't actually like reacting or something. He actually played the game. That lawyer guy playing Ace Attorney is still so funny to me. Like his reaction to the updated autopsy report never gets old. I can rewatch that clip forever. He's like, what kind of kangaroo court is this? But yeah, I don't know, man. I also find it funny how much clippers like to milk reaction stuff as well. I feel like they do it so much with Vshoujo, because I think Vshoujo people, well, ex-Vshoujo, I guess, they do like a lot of like reaction stuff. Sometimes it'll be like, Iron Mouse reacts to this video about herself, and that's okay, fine, whatever. But then the clipper, then that person is going to, then the person whose video she's reacting to makes a reaction of them reacting to her reacting to them. And then another clipper is like, this person reacting to Iron Mouse reacting to this person. And I'm like, kid, what? Who is this for? Like, the amount of times I've seen this video, like person reacts to person reacts to person, is like, it's... I don't understand. I don't get it. I do not get it. I do not have the grind set. Every day, every new day I spend on the internet, I just learn once again that I don't have the grind set to make it. You've gotta be so much more just like shameless to make it on here. It's incredible, honestly. I will make a slightly clickbaity thumbnail. I will make a slightly clickbaity thumbnail or title, and then I'm gonna have a stomach ache from guilt for a week. I can't believe I just put a red circle on a thumbnail. I'm disgusting. I'm ashamed of myself. That's gonna be me for the next week, like beating myself up over it. I just don't have what it takes. The never-ending chain, yeah, exactly. But yeah, in some other news... Oh god. What is going on with the eyelashes? Okay. I'm also just gonna... So, the idea of this drawing, by the way, I don't think I know, well, I guess I didn't show you the sketch ideas. So, there's gonna be 3 of them with, like, different faces, and they're gonna be like this. But first we line 1, and then we do the rest. So I gotta keep the face on a separate layer, but I can get rid of it. No. So I'm just gonna color like the base first, and then we can like copy paste it. Lera reacting to Gelf should be entertaining. What do you mean, Lera? What does that even mean? What is Lera reacting to Gelf? That's just like the average Lera clip, I think, at this point. As long as you haven't said gone wrong in a title yet, I think you're good. I have, actually. I have a title somewhere that's gone wrong. What was it? I think it was my collab stream with Kia. I can't even find it. Okay, but I do it ironically. Does that count? It's fine, because I do it ironically. I do it like, where is it? Yeah, I have the romantic getaway gone wrong from my forest stream with... Yeah, I miss my wife. I miss my fucking wife. Where is she? Ironically, it's fine, I think. I would be too powerful if I felt no shame. Same though, literally same, bro. Like, I fucking wish I had half of what it takes sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? That's kind of a sick idea. That was an accident, though. I did not mean to do that. I don't know. Sometimes I think I am kind of getting better at like titles and stuff, because I feel like titles and thumbnails, they really do make a difference. So I've been trying to up my title game Because I feel like titling your videos and streams and stuff like that is kind of important as well. So I've been trying to make them more like, I don't know, interesting, I guess. But it's so hard. Like, it is so hard to come up with stuff because it needs to be like buff. Like, it needs to kind of like, I guess, motivate the person to want to click on it, but it also shouldn't be lying. Because lying in your title is a bad idea generally. Because then people are gonna complain, but I don't know. I think people change their thumbnail at some time. They could be using the YouTube's thumbnail test feature, so it could be that you saw a different thumbnail because YouTube showed you that one, but then the test was completed and the thumbnail with the most clicks got chosen, because YouTube does let you have several thumbnails now, so that could be what's happening. But yeah, sometimes I heard, I don't know if that's actually true because I never really tried it, and or like I don't really have anything to test it on, to be honest, but apparently sometimes just straight up changing the title of your video, if it didn't do very well, if you change the title later, it apparently can sometimes just randomly pick up in views. Which I think is very interesting. Yeah, apparently like changing your title and thumbnail, if a video like initially flopped, like if your video really didn't do very well after a while, apparently changing title and thumbnail can help. But honestly, to me, that feels like a walk of shame. Sometimes I consider doing that, but then I get too embarrassed. Like, am I really gonna admit to everybody that that the video flopped and I noticed it? Oh my god. It's rough out there, guys. It's really rough out there. I really wish it was, but content creation is somehow not a joke, like at all. Especially if you're like genuinely trying to do a good job at it. It's okay to lie a little unless it's something serious. Yeah, I think so too. Like, unless you're obviously like making like, I don't know, political commentary content, or like bringing up something, like talking about something that like has actually happened. I think it's okay to just like, you know, add a little bit of something extra intrigue to your titles or whatever. I think it's fine, but yeah. It was spicy pasta, forgot sliced habanero pepper. That sounds like nice, like a nice pasta. I really like spicy pasta. I really enjoy that actually. I always make my pasta spicy. We won't tell if you won't tell. What if just the look on my face tells it though? I'm a terrible liar. It's okay to gaslight. Make sure to include Big Red Arrow in thumbnail too. I'm glad you guys at least support it. I'm glad you guys support my new clickbait arc. I'm gonna start making reaction videos from now on. You guys inspired me. You guys inspired me to become a worse person. Thank you. Actually the color of this, maybe it could be something like this. Maybe better. Okay. But yeah, sometimes I just genuinely don't know what to name my video. I'm really bad at video titles. I think I'm getting better at it, but I'm like I'm still very clueless about what to name videos sometimes. I wish YouTube would let you have multiple titles. You know how it now lets you have multiple thumbnails? I wish it could let you test titles. I understand why they wouldn't do that, because I feel like that's going a bit too far. But low-key, I would love to be allowed to test titles. I'm like, why isn't this feeling? Because you don't have it set as a reference layer, Lera. When will you learn how Clip Studio Paint works? It's been years, and you still don't know how this software fucking works. apparently. And you also still don't know how layers work. That's fun. That is so fun for me. Oh no, she looks low-key mesmerizer with those black eyes. What have I done? I have become what I swore to destroy. It would be funny to make a super clickbaity thumbnail, ironically though, if the clip was relevant to it. Yeah, I think so too, kind of. I don't know, man. It never works when I do it, I swear to God. It only works when other people do it. Mesmerizing. Oh yeah, the mouth as well. Okay. So... change the outline color. Maybe something like this. Anyways, I was actually gonna talk about any manga pop here today, guys. Remember how I came here with a certain conversation in mind, and then I didn't do that? I love doing that because I know people love hearing about my conventions. That's the good content people come here for. I promise it was not as unhinged as Hyper Japan. I feel like maybe Hyper Japan, the stories I came back with from Hyper Japan, people were like, Lera, what were you doing there? It's okay. Any manga pop is a chill, small convention, it's fine. So, basically, okay, so the guy who... You guys remember the story from last time? Where I run into... Well, I saw the guy from a Bossy Moon stream and I recognized him. And I told him that I saw him on the Bossy Moon stream and he was like, what? I ran into him again. He was at any manga pop. I ran into him again. Like I was standing at my table and he comes up to my table and he looks at me and I look at him. And the first thing I just like literally the first thing I say to him, not even like hi or anything, I just look him in the eyes and I go, I am so sorry. I was like, I am so sorry. And he was like, it's okay. I was like, I swear I'm not creepy. I promise, I hope I didn't scare you. And he was like, it's okay. He was really nice. He was really nice about it. He was like, yeah, it's okay. And then he kept like showing my table to other, I think they were like meeting up with like other Hololive fans. And he kept like showing my table to them. He kept like coming up to my table with like different people. And they would buy Hololive stuff from me. And I was like, oh thank God, I can sleep at night now because I was scared. I was scared that this guy like hates me now. My theory, you'll see him at every con afterwards. I think he's going to Vexpo. I'm pretty sure he said that he's going to Vexpo, so I'll probably see him at Vexpo. So I got invited to some Hololive secret society. I'm not even kidding, like his friend who was with him, he came up to me and he was like, are you based in the UK? And I was like, yeah, I live here. And he was like, are you a big Hololive fan? I was like, yeah. And then he gets out a business card and he hands it to me and I'm like, what is this, a secret society? And he's like, kind of. And it's like some kind of like community for UK Hololive fans. And they have like social media and a Discord server and everything. Like they're Like, they're serious. They have a business card, you know, they're they're dedicated to their craft. And I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh my god, not the Hololive Secret Society. I was literally invited to like the Hololive Fun Club. So yeah, that was nice. Apparently they're doing like a meetup at the expo, so maybe I'll go. I don't know. I do want to meet more people that are into VTubers in real life. Because so far, basically nobody I'm friends with in real life like even remotely understands what a VTuber is. Or they're like, or like they kind of get it, but they're like, that's ridiculous, Lera. How could you be into this? This is a wholesome tournament event. So I think so too. I think it's nice. I do like nerding out about VTubers. That's always fun to me. Let me see if I can actually maybe move this. Yeah, I just need to fix some of this stuff. There you go. Hello, Aaron. Have you seen the new World of Worlds adaptation starring Ice Cube? You know what, Aaron? Aaron, I don't even know any of those words, first of all. Second of all, you gotta be like, hi, Lera. How are you doing? Like, what the fuck is your problem? You can't just come in here and then drop some obscure thing I've never heard about. Like, you gotta at least pretend like you want to have a normal conversation with me, bestie. I'm gonna train you. I'm so gonna train you, like, maybe by the end of the year, I'll actually get you to have a normal conversation with me, Aaron. You're drawing Ted. I thought you hated her. Do not twist my words like that. Do not twist my words. That's not what this is. Okay? I do not hate Teta. I hate Teta Synthie. No, that's not true either. I don't hate Teta Synthie even. I just think that her Tao voice bank was better. I just think her Tao voice bank was better, okay? I'm just a boomer like that. I just have boomer beliefs. And I will stand by them. But if a song is good, a song is good. I'm not biased like that. If a song is good, a song is good. It's not obscure. Apparently it came out as number one most popular on Amazon. I don't even know what you're talking about. This doesn't have, for example, that it can pay off to reach out even the initial encounter doesn't go as expected. Exactly. Me and the poor guy from the Bossy Moon stream are bros now, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe he still thinks that I'm that one creepy girl who recognized him from a live stream. But he's too afraid of what I would do if he gets on my bad side, so he just pretends like it's totally fine. He just told me that it's totally okay just because he's too afraid of the consequences. Like, next thing, she shows up at my house. Honestly, there's something really inspiring about inducing fear on a man for me, so that's fine though. That's okay. What is this? What is this? Okay. Yonder Arc, maybe not. The Ice Cube movie. I don't know what the Ice Cube movie is, Aaron. Leave me alone. You know what? My first impression when I hear something like that is it's like that one guy who made a movie about watching paint dry for 10 hours. That's how I feel. Like, that movie is just watching an ice cube melt. That's it, in real time. You just sit there and that's what I imagine that movie is like, purely based on like the title. My first impression. I think it's gonna be a movie about watching an ice cube melt in real time. I had to step out. You met that guy again? I did! I met him again at Animanga Pop, and I apologized to him because I was worried I came off as really creepy. So I apologized to him and he said it was cool. And they invited me to some Hololive UK community. I am now part of the Hololive UK fan community. I am now part of the Hololive Secret Society in the UK. It all worked out fine. I gotta clip this so I can send it to Bossy. Oh my god. Please don't do that. She's gonna... She's also gonna think I'm this creepy ass person now. Like, damn, this girl is stalking my viewers now. Ice Cube is an actor? Who the fuck is Ice Cube? Aaron, stop. You're filling my brain with too much information that I don't want my brain to be filled with. For that newer title song called Bird Brain. I like it. I like the producer, Jamie. I really like their stuff. They're one of the people that made the song I'm drawing fan art for now. So I am a fan. Bring this full circle. Or have you watched Migration? The Duck movie? Yeah, I watched the Duck movie in the cinemas, of course. Of course! That I would not miss for the world. When the Duck movie came out, I was in the cinema, seated. Front row. I was ready. I was there. The whole cinema was just full of children. Me and my mom were the only like adults without a kid with us in that cinema room, but that's okay. Do you guys know about the guy who made a movie about paint drying? Have you guys heard that story? I knew about it, but I actually didn't know the full context. Like, I have heard that some guy made a movie about watching paint dry or whatever it was. I don't remember. But I never actually knew the full context. And the full context honestly makes it better. Because apparently, so the people who rate movies, I don't know, they're like a commission or something like that, who like have to rate movies and come up with ratings or something like that. Apparently they have to watch like the whole movie through, like they have all sit and watch it for the movie to get like properly rated. So he literally just made the movie to troll them. He made like a 10-hour-long movie where you have to sit and watch paint dry like in real time or something like that. Literally just to troll the people who have to sit and watch the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it was. It was something like that. I don't remember the details, it was like a while ago, but it was something like that. Like he just forced like the commission to sit and watch the whole movie just for fun. Chat doesn't have the ads anymore? Yeah, it seems like they got rid of it, but in some chats it exists. I was watching another VTuber yesterday and they had it. So I think YouTube is like testing the feature just to see, they're just like slowly desensitizing, I don't know how to say it, people to it, you know? Like gradually showing it to some people to see if they can get away with it, but then they never get away with it. By the way guys, here's a life hack. If you see a YouTube feature that annoys the shit out of you and you're like, that's stupid, literally just click on like, I think it's like help or something, or like contact, or like report. There's like a button like that on the menu where your profile is. Literally just do that, send them a screenshot and be like, I hate this update, and I kid you not, within like 2-3 business days they roll it back on your account. I've actually done that multiple times because they kept giving me this absolutely dog shit layout a few times on my other channel, and I was so pissed off. And I literally kept like, every time they kept trying to bring it back specifically to that channel and non-other that I have, and I kept reporting to them like, this looks bad, don't do it, and they would like roll it back every time. They would fucking roll it back every time because I wouldn't leave them alone. I would just annoy them about it. So if you ever get like a really annoying YouTube layout, I actually mean it. Just fucking tell them that you hate it and they will take it back for your account. They listen, they do. It happened to me a couple times and they got rid of it. Unless it was a coincidence and they got rid of it anyway. But I feel like complaints definitely help. Hello, Kiki, how are you? How are you doing? How have you been? Kiki is also consumed by Cookie Run Kingdom, I'm pretty sure. Kiki, you should join my guild if you're not in another guild that you're attached to. We have a guild now for people affected by... Oh wait, you're on a different server. That's right, you can't join our guild. Now that I think about it, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that you're on a different server. That's messed up. Guys, if you make a Cookie Run account because of me and you want compensation in form of guild rewards, you gotta do it on the right server, please. Do not do it on the wrong server, because then you won't be able to get your compensation. Join our guild in spirit. You're gonna be like the spiritual member of our guild. That's fine. I'll happily be training for you. Yeah, I don't think you can because you're on Dark Cacao. Because we tried adding each other as friends, remember? And it didn't work because you're in a different server. So you don't betray your guild. I betrayed my guild for my new guild because I was a leader of my previous guild by accident because the other leader left, I think. So I've been like, I like decorate. I spent money decorating it and everything. And then I made my Duckult guild and I just like left it. I just gave it to the next active person. And I just left. I forgot, that's so sad. Yeah, I just remember too because I was like, oh, we're that. He came to our guild and I was like, oh, never mind. There's compensation. Yeah, if you join the guild, basically the way guilds work, if even like one person grinds on the bosses, everybody gets the rewards. And I'm really good at the guild bosses because I got the meta teams now. I got the meta teams leveled up and shit, so I do pretty okay on the bosses. So honestly, you don't even have to do much. I mean, if you want to help out, that'd be great. I would really appreciate if people would donate stuff to expand the territory so that then me and Raspberry can decorate. For now, Raspberry is the decorator. I decorated some of it, but then I gave it to Raspberry, but there's just not enough space to do more decoration right now. It reminds me, the game also got me to spend $1 on a welcome package. It was too cheap to pass up. Zephan, you already fell for the microtransactions? You already fell for them? That's crazy. Lera grinds the bosses so much and I get free stuff for it. It's not even that hard. You just gotta get the meta teams. You just gotta learn what the meta for the different bosses is, and then you level up those cookies and then you profit. I do like billions of damage to them because I got the meta team. It was a good deal. How much was it? Zephan, look me in the eyes. How much was it? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Yeah, I also buy the Kingdom Pass. I feel like the Kingdom Pass is worth it. Because you already play so much and you do all of those things every day. So you might as well get like the extra rewards to them, right? And it's only $4.99, so it's whatever. I think the other pass that they try to sell you, like the seasonal pass that they do for the seasonal events, I feel like that one is not worth it because it's just a short event. And it costs more than the normal pass. I think it costs like 13 or something stupid like that. Like, I'm not fucking buying that. No way. So yeah, the only thing I spend money on is the pass as well. But I've been strong and I haven't bought any of like the gacha shit. I'm so attached to my specific faves, I refuse to level up other characters until they're maxed out. Oh man. But the meta! But Raspberry, the meta, I'm literally so sad because I'm in love with Capsaicin Cookie. Capsaicin Cookie has my heart. He's literally such a little guy. And he's a super epic too, like he's supposed to be good. But he's not. Like he's okay, right? But he's not really super powerful. Like he doesn't really... He's not really part of any of the meta. I use him for story mode because for story mode it's fine. You don't really need like super strong cookies. I just play him in story mode, but most of the other stuff, like arena and stuff like that, he's not really that helpful compared to some of the other cookies I have. And that breaks my heart, because I want Capsaicin Cookie. I want him included in everything. Okay, Capsaicin Cookie needs to be included in everything. I'm so weak, I love my faves too much. You're so real for that though. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. I know if I want to level up my new fave, it's gonna cost. Who are your favorites, Lane, by the way? Who do you like? You haven't told me. There actually was $1. The ones that I didn't get were the cookie specific ones because they were like 30 bucks. Wait, it's just $1? They didn't give me that deal. Maybe they did and I ignored it because I was like, ew, microtransactions, and then I just closed it. You know what, I guess $1 is kind of a good deal. That's fine. I forgive you. And I'm gonna have to... I feel like in a month or so, I'm gonna have to start doing like interventions for you people so that you don't spend money on Cookie Run Kingdom. I feel like we are getting there. I feel like eventually my channel is just gonna be like Cookie Run Kingdom Anonymous, where people come to me and they're like, Lera, I spent this much money on on Cookie Run Kingdom and it's all your fault. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Don't expose it. Well, it's okay, it's anonymous, clearly. Apple down, my healing, I forgot the cookie. I like him as well. I don't have them yet. What do you mean you don't have them yet? You don't have any favorite, like you don't own them? Or you just don't have favorite characters? I feel like it's impossible to play Cookie Run Kingdom and not have a favorite cookie. Lane, why are you gatekeeping your favorite cookies? Lane, we wanna know. We wanna know who your faves are. I think my like top cookies are Capsaicin, Elder Fairy, Green Tea Mousse. Dark Cacao is a good one. I'm like obsessed with Dark Cacao and Mystic Flower's toxic relationship. I know all beasts and ancients have toxic relationships between themselves, but for some reason Dark Cacao and Mystic Flowers one is just my favorite. I think that Dark Cacao and Mystic Flowers like weird toxic relationship is so hot. Like it is so messed up in there. I love them for that. Vampire the Cookies is playing in a pool of milk. Leave them alone! Don't eat them! I love the little gnomes from story mode and how anything makes them melt. Oh my god, they're so cute when they're melting. They're adorable. How much have you spent on the game? I only spent on the Kingdom Pass, so I buy like monthly Kingdom Pass. So $5 a month. I spent $5, well, $4.99 a month on the Kingdom Pass. That's all I've spent. Now, time-wise, now I spent a lot of time on Cookie Run Kingdom, and that is something you can earn the money back, but you can never earn back time. And boy, did I spend a lot of time on Cookie Run Kingdom. It's so over. I like that Kitsune looking cookie on the title screen. Oh, one of the new ones? I don't have all the cool cookies yet. Okay, you'll get them. Just gotta keep rolling that guy, Tim. Saying they're so toxic, they have an energy about them. I love them. Literally obsessed with them. Like all the beasts and angels, like the Beast Yeast story is so fucking good and messed up. I love it. No. Maybe I'll do the grain for this one. Dropping hard, hitting lines, time is non-refundable. It's because it's true. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Wasn't the new Wings Club reboot coming out? There's a new Wings Club reboot. Is it 3D? If it's 3D, I'm not interested. Sorry. We just don't do that here. Just watch the old Winx Club. We don't need a reboot. Who's even gonna watch? I feel like newer generations are not gonna care for Winx Club as much as we did back in the day. So I feel like the only people who are gonna watch the reboot are just gonna be sad adults. Like me. Like, there's no way kids actually want Winx Club reboot. They just had to be there. It's like Mystic Messenger. You just had to be there. And if you weren't there, then too bad. The moment is gone. I look up and it looks ugly. I'm not surprised. Their CGI was always not the best, and all cartoon reboots always just look bad, especially when they try going down the 3D route. So yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. They should just let this stuff go and come up with new stuff, man. Just make new shit, please. I promise you. I promise you it's fine. Look at Cape of Demon Hunters. I have one question about that Winx game. Will there be brand? It's not a game, it's a TV show. Well, maybe, I don't know. Is it a movie or a TV show or what? Probably, right? They probably include the boys. I mean, they have to include the love interest, and Brandon is like the main love interest. But is it actually like a reboot? Like, are they starting the whole story from the beginning? Or are they like continuing it? So many questions. And either way, I will not be watching. I already saw what they've done to Powerpuff Girls. There's no way. Remember they rebooted Ben 10? They did? I didn't even know they did that. Honestly, I don't even remember that much. I used to love Ben 10. Ben 10 was one of my faves, always. Yeah, I don't even remember that. Okay. Don't remember the Powerpuff Girls reboot. Remember how they gave them a fourth sister? Do you fucking remember how they gave them a random ass fourth sister out of nowhere? And they were like, and yeah, she was here before them, by the way. Dad just never told them that he had a whole other daughter before them like that, apparently. Like, okay, sure, buddies. Who comes up with that stuff? I need to actually understand. Who the hell thought that was a good idea? It's ridiculous, really. Okay, petal number 1 is done. I'm just gonna move her more to the side, like this. Child abandonment canon, like literally, like something happened to her. I don't remember what her whole backstory, but like something happened to her and she like left or whatever. But it's just so funny. My least favorite trope is when they're like, oh, and they had a twin all along or something like that. The only show that did it well is Gravity Falls. Everybody else can go home, okay? There will never be a show that does the twin thing well again, okay? Like, everybody can just pack it up. Gravity Falls did it. Okay, we're done. We're good. We're okay now. The fourth sis is canon? No, she's not. There's no fourth sister. I used to watch Powerpuff Girls religiously as a kid. Like, you quite literally cannot gaslight me. You cannot gaslight me. You stop that. When I was a kid, Powerpuff Girls was the only thing that brought me joy some days, okay? And yeah, maybe that sounds kind of sad, but it's the truth. So do not start me on this. I love how my computer's fan is going off because I'm copy pasting these. Like, chill, bruh. It's just some pixels, bruh. Chill. It's not that deep. Meanwhile, my computer is like, please, Lera, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. You can't just copy paste a whole ass layer file like that 3 times. I can do what I want. I could even merge these to make its life easier, but now I'm just petty. I feel 400 years old, don't know nothing about Gravity Falls. The fact that there are still people out there who haven't seen Gravity Falls annoys me. The fact that some of you people still haven't seen Gravity Falls is insane to me. Like, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? How have you been spending your time? Like, when Gravity Falls was airing on Disney Channel, what were you doing? I would come back home from school and I'd turn on the TV to watch Gravity Falls. I watched Gravity Falls so much. My dad was actually like, Lera, when are you gonna watch something else? He's like, Lera, even I know this cartoon by heart now. You gotta stop this madness. You gotta stop watching all this Gravity Falls. No, Fubber. I yearn for Gravity Falls rewatching. I've never seen Gravity Falls. How, guys? You gotta watch Gravity Falls. I'm not even kidding. It's actually good. It is actually so fucking good. It is the best thing to ever happen to humanity. That and Phineas and Ferb, probably. I really mean it, okay? It's just that good. I don't know, making them like different colors, is that fun? Is that a fun thing to do? Maybe. We're ancient. Gravity Falls is not even like that new or anything. You guys just making up excuses to not watch the best cartoon ever made. You guys just don't want to watch the best cartoon ever made. If it got that interest, I feel. Yeah, I think so too. She's fading. Okay, they do have to have different faces though, so I'm gonna do that now. Let's so this one needs to have a winky face. I accidentally put it in the folder. So I guess we could leave like one eye fine. Or change it a little bit. Okay, I got this. Probably. I know the first season it was pretty good. Literally, you gotta watch all of it. Alex, you gotta watch all of it. Gravity Falls is the best thing ever. Found in the fandom wiki OG canon Forbes. I don't believe you. Hello Frost guy, welcome. I do not believe you. Bunny? Her name is... I do not believe you. Maybe we're talking about different things. Or I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. But I refuse to believe there's an actual canon fourth sister in Powerpuff Girls or whatever. I refuse to believe it. You cannot gaslight me like that. Wow, look at Teto. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she the cutest? Erase all of this. So I'm trying to execute this drawing flawlessly, and my attention is a little bit focused on that. Just give me a second. Have a minute. I could be a woman, I could be a man. Look into the mirror, tell me what I am. I don't like that. Drawing looks very good, thank you. How are you doing, Minami? She still will be Powerpuff Girl 4th canon sister? Wait, Minami, you also know about the Powerpuff Girl 4th canon sister? There's no 4th canon sister in Powerpuff Girls. Why are you guys gaslighting me? That was a reboot thing. What is Divine the reboot called? Was she also called Bunny? I don't think I know what her name was. I just remember that they messed up the lore. Oh my god, how did I do it on this sketch? It looks so much cuter on this sketch. That's messed up. Okay, there you go. Why didn't I do that? There you go. That's nice. Okay, and then the other face is very similar to the first face. That's not it. Where is it? My brain is like boiling. Okay, it's like this. It's got spiralized. Bliss is the reboot 4th sister. Okay, so it's a different 4th sister, okay guys? It's not the same thing, I'm telling you. Something is going on. They don't even know their own... They don't even know their own fucking lore, bro. I swear to God. Sorry for thinking that drawing was Gumi, by the way. It's okay. I was more like, oh god. How do I answer this without traumatizing a person? I was so scared because I drew it and I was like... And then I saw your comment, I was like, that's not... Oh no! I'm proud of that drawing though. I'm happy. I'm really happy with that drawing. If you guys didn't see what I posted on Twitter yesterday, that was so funny. Because I finished Takopi. Okay, I finished Takopi and I had a vision, okay? I had a vision. Alright? It's like, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're a happy person, okay? I had a vision. Because I'm low-key obsessed with her. Takopi is messed up and I can't stop watching it. Takopi is the real victim in that story. Takopi is actually the real victim, okay? Like, people were like, oh, who's like in the wrong here? Obviously it's the parents, like who's like the poor child, like the children. I'm like, no. The real victim is Takopi. Takopi is the real victim here. Leave him alone. Leave him the fuck alone. He's just a little guy. Takopi murdered a girl. Okay, but he had good intentions. So did this bitch. This girl's list of crimes is murder, cannibalism, pushing a man into a well. No wait, that's her boyfriend, I think. He mercy killed. He didn't even do it on purpose. Like, oh yeah, she also scares mentally ill patients at a hospital just for funsies. She kills cats, I'm pretty sure, and then eats them. Like, actually, it's not cannibalism in her case. It's not cannibalism in her case because she's not a human. It's okay, she's allowed. She's done nothing wrong. She's just my baby girl. She's my evil and twisted daughter. Like, never, not a single bad thing that she has ever done. She's my queen. I stand by this. Like, she deserves the world, in my opinion. I'm dying on that hill. Hearing this about knowing the context is unhinged too. the context is worse, actually, I think, honestly. So much worse. She can have an arm with a treat, she does. And she does do that. I know she's done nothing wrong, she has done nothing wrong. The only person with a real brain was the doctor lady. That bitch killed my Pookie. Fuck her. I know she was like the only actually good character who was trying to help, but I'm on the side of the villains in that story. Sorry, not sorry. Like, I'm on the side of the antagonists. To me, the good ending is the one where they fuck up the earth and cause an apocalypse. There's just no other correct answer. Shit. Hello Lunam, how are you doing? Free my bro, he did nothing. That's literally me though. Because one of the endings is that the guy is literally like in jail for his crimes of cannibalism and murder. And I'm like, free him. Free him. He was having a moment. It's crazy out there, guys. Guys, do not fall down messed up visual novels rabbit hole. There's not a single visual novel from the early 2000s that actually is hinged. They are all incredibly unhinged and you want nothing to do with them, okay? My life has never been the same for years now. Years and years my life has never been the same since that green-haired bitch entered my life. It's just like everything just went downhill from there. So I'm not even gatekeeping, okay? People will be like, Lera, you're gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping, I'm protecting you. I really am. Like, honest to God. I should be glad to know none of this so I can be happy, blissfully unaware. That's literally true though. Did we ever see what she actually looked like? No, and that's the beauty. You never actually see what she looks like because she's supposed to be this eldritch horror, but you never actually know what she looks like. They never show it, and I think that's the scariest part because all the horror parts where other people encounter her and they do see her are done really creepily. Like, it's super spooky because they never actually show what is it that they see. They just imply that she looks really scary and like grotesque and whatever, but it's so cool. It's so much fun. It is so much fun if you can stomach the absolute monstrosities that happen in that visual novel. If you can survive that, it really is a very fun time. Except it's not. I should buy the Steam version. Low-key, I kind of want to buy the Steam version and see how it is. Because apparently Steam doesn't allow visual novels to have everything in them. Everything in them. So apparently the Steam version might be clean, but who knows? I own the GOG version because it was really cheap on a sale and it said Director's Cut. So I was like, oh, Director's Cut? Maybe it will have content that I haven't seen before. So the content that I apparently haven't seen before that is in the Director's Cut is completely uncensored dick. So do not buy the Director's Cut version on GOG. Do not buy that. Maybe the Steam version might be okay. Maybe the Steam version is okay. No, the GOG version is completely uncensored. No, because the Director's Cut on GOG is completely uncensored. Like, I mean it. It's full HD. I couldn't even play it. I was so excited to legally own the game. And I went into it and I was like, ooh, Director's Cut. Let's see what this is like. And I opened it, and at the first sex scene, they lost me, and I never opened it again. Like, honest to God, I think if I look at my hours on it on GOG, I must have like half an hour in it or something. Because I get to the first scene and I closed it, and I was like, whoops! What did I buy? Whoops! That's not... What is this? Buy the Steam version, maybe. high definition body parts. It's not fun, guys. Guys, do not get into visual novels. It's only pain. It's only pain there. Like, there is nothing good there. It's only pain and suffering. I wonder how much it is on Steam. I should put it on my wish list so that then... so that then I can keep an eye on it when it's on discount. I'll play the Steam version and I'll tell you guys. It's £11 on Steam. That's fucked up. This game is from like 2004, by the way. Oh yeah, also another fun fact. It was written by the guy who wrote Madoka Magica. I think that is the most fun part about it. It was written by the fucking Madoka Magica guy, by the way. And the best thing about that is that for years, Madoka fans have been trying to gaslight me that Madoka is really dark and sick and twisted. And I'm like, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know what he's capable of. Guys, Madoka Magica is him if he was writing for the Disney Channel. No, you don't understand. People will come at me and be like, oh yeah, Madoka Magica is so dark. Madoka Magica is for babies compared to what that man was writing in God's year 2004, okay? Stay away from it. Stay away from it. That is some wild lore. Bro, like, really went through it before he went to Madoka Magica, I think. It's my favorite anime of all time, but it's not dark. People, like, genuinely... I feel like people overhype how dark Madoka Magica really is. Like, I think it's a good show. But it's not as serious as a lot of people claim. Like, I just feel like Madoka Magica is still very good, but I feel like a lot of people try and make it sound like it's the darkest shit in the world when it really is not. He was reformed, he probably was. They were like, okay, this is gonna be on television, bestie, we can't... Because I feel like, okay, I feel like visual novels tend to be really unhinged. Just because, you know, they're not television, they're not like manga. So I feel like they really can just do whatever they want if they wanted to. And they just do that. So I feel like that's the thing with visual novels. There's just no filter there. There's absolutely no filter. It's just completely unhinged. They just do what they want unapologetically. And I think to some people maybe that's a plus. but I think the Steam versions might just be what will save us. The new release true that mangaka will cut their teeth on R18 content before turning a new leaf to go mainstream. Is that actually true? Guys, I think I broke Clip Studio. Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, it's not. Just give me the... Ooh, wait, it's okay. Oh my god, Clip Studio, you're being so dramatic over nothing. I really mean it. This is not that serious. We're just making some outlines on this heart. Like, what is your problem? Clip Studio is acting like a little baby today. I don't know why. Okay. Something is missing on this drawing. I don't know what, but something is missing. More tone, perhaps. Perhaps. No. Kinda like this. I don't like that color. Maybe like this. Sailor Galaxia literally killed everyone in front of her. What are you guys talking about? You guys talking about Sailor Moon? I don't even know Sailor Moon lore beyond like some of the anime. I've only like seen the anime and I haven't seen that much of it. I only ever liked Sailor Chibi Moon as a kid. So when I was a kid, I would specifically only watch stuff that had Chibi Moon in it. Because I was just a horrible kid like that. I only consumed content that specifically was for me. Like, it felt like it was for me. I was like, whatever. I don't care about all these other moons. Only Chibi Moon. Chibi Moon is the realest one. And then I met a bunch of people who apparently hated Chibi Moon, and I was so sad. How can you hate her? She's my baby. I met so many people later on who were like, Chibi Moon was annoying, and I'm like, no, she's not. Leave her alone. She's just a baby. Oh yeah, I forgot something for this one. I was wondering why my lining brush felt different, and then I realized I wasn't using the actual brush I always use. I use like a different variation of it, and I'm like, why is the brush like this? Is it my canvas size? Even though my canvas size is exactly the same. Good job, Lera. You don't know anything, do you? That's how I feel about Scrappy-Doo. Who the hell is Scrappy-Doo? All I know about Sailor Moon is the lesbian cousins. They're not even cousins. That's not even true. They made them cousins for censorship, and then they somehow managed to make that worse. Because now that's worse. Like, you do understand how that's worse, right? English dub? And they're like, no. No, we don't. Like, honestly, it's insane that they did that. They're not even cousins? Yeah, they're not even cousins. Like, they were just made into cousins for, like, censorship. They were actually just girlfriends. But the censorship was like, we can't have gay people. We're gonna make them... Like, why did they make them cousins? Why didn't they just make them friends? Like, how is that better? Why didn't they just be like, oh yeah, they're just... Like, why didn't they pull the history move and say that they were just really good friends? Why couldn't they just do, like, historical move and be like, yeah, they were just friends back then? You know what I mean? Like, why did they have to pull the cousins thing? When they were really good friends was literally right there. It was a time-tested technique. Tested and proved by time to just make people really good friends. I don't get it. Oh, actually, I like it without the heart way better. No heart. I think it looks like this better. No! Man, my brain is not working today, like, actually. There's too many lesbians in Sailor Moon? Okay, that's not a thing. There's no such thing as too many lesbians. You do realize that, right? Minami, I thought you, out of all people, would support the too many lesbians in Sailor Moon. If it's even Minami, guys, I'm starting to believe that might not be her. Like, what is going on? They want to discourage shipping, probably? I don't know, man. Like... I don't think it worked. I really don't think it worked, but okay. Minami got hacked? I know, right? That's so out of character for her. I didn't say that badly, I'm just happy there's too many lesbians, but she ends up with a man. But who ends up with a man? Sailor Uranus? Or the other one? No way. Why not the lesbians? I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Live action Sailor Moon? No, I didn't even know that was a thing. Too many cooks. Too many lesbians. Oh, Sailor Moon. I was worried that the two lesbians ended up with a man. Okay, but Sailor Moon was always, like, straight. She was, like, the only straight character in that show. I'm sorry, like... I feel like she was, like, genuinely the only one. I feel like we've always knew that, no? I don't think that's a big surprise to anybody. Okay. Where should I put the duck print? Isn't he beautiful? Delete these. I don't even have the time lapse on. I don't know why it's being so slow. That's so strange. But whatever. Add noise to it. Sailor bisexual. So true. So real for that. So real for that. Posterization. Posterization, my beloved. Nothing quite ruins a Lera drawing like poster. Oh my god! Ah, yes. Ah, yes, good old posterization. Nothing really, truly ruins a Lera drawing like posterization does. Now this is why I do art, so that then I can posterize it at the end and make it look really bad. I live for that shit. Is there anything in my beloved... Actually, I have some stamps that I could throw on this. Now that I think about it. Where are my stamps? We must stamp this drawing. Make it look vintage and cool. And then throw some texture on it too. The texture folder. To the texture folder. Where is it? Did you enjoy dark psychological anime? Ever seen Odd Taxi? If I got a nickel for every time people recommend Odd Taxi to me, I would be a millionaire. Yeah, I want to see it, but I keep like forgetting. People keep telling me about it on stream and I'm like, oh yeah, I should totally watch that. But then the second the stream ends, I just forget that was ever something that people told me to do. Like, it just like leaves my mind. It just leaves my mind and then I don't remember anymore. But yeah. One day, Bessie. I'm actually wondering what should I watch now since I finished Apothecary Diaries Season 2. And now my life is sad and miserable without my Jinchi X Mao Mao slow burn. What am I gonna do without Jinchi X Mao Mao? And Takopi was really short. Takopi was only like 6 episodes, so it's done now too. And all the other animes, I'm waiting for them weekly, like Hikaru. And then you should watch Bakemonogatari, where very psychological it is. You joking, but it is very psychological. It really tests what you are capable of, like... What is the word? I forgot the word. You know what I mean? Guys, do you know what I mean? What you're capable of tolerating, that's it. As a person. How much of Monogatari can you survive before you have to close it and take a break? Toothbrushing? Is that your limit? I've seen all of Monogatari. I'm afraid. Actually, no, that's not true. I haven't seen the latest season. Still. Bakemonogatari is certainly a show. Well, you know, it's also a low-key baby show compared to that one visual novel I was talking about earlier, honestly. One of my friends liked that show too much. I like Monogatari as well. Like, a lot. I just think it's, yeah, it's definitely just about how strong you are as a person. It's really just all about, can you survive this? Can you survive the endless amount of fan service in Monogatari? Can you do it? And maybe if you can, then that's cool. But if you can't, I can't blame you. I think the artistic side of it is worth it. I think the artistic side is definitely worth sitting through it. But not for everyone. And I get that. Oops. Still haven't started any anime yet? Like ever in your whole life? Like the way you're making it sound like I have never seen an anime in my life. Why do you watch VTubers then? How do you end up in a situation where you watch VTubers if you are yet to start an anime? Or do you mean like out of the stuff that's currently running or something? My one visual novel is The Bar. I mean, for me, yes. But I also haven't seen some of the worst stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure Euphoria is supposed to be even worse. But I'm not touching that. Like, I might enjoy my psychological stuff occasionally. And yeah, I can sometimes close my eyes to the adult content if I try to ignore it really hard. But I think even I'm not strong enough to play something like Euphoria. I feel like people who play Euphoria are just built different, bro. Like, those people are not okay. I haven't watched an anime in a while now. I kind of have, like, phases. I will not watch any anime for a really long time. But that's usually just means that I'm currently in the middle of watching, like a sitcom. Or something, or like some other show. Oh, come on. I just merged like wrong layers or something. Okay, that should be fine. But then I will like not watch any anime for the longest time, and then I will randomly remember that anime exists, and I will be watching like 5 simultaneously, like ongoing animes and stuff like that. There's just no in between. It's either all of them or none. There you go. I'm watching Last Exile right now. I haven't even heard of that one. Is that new or no? I don't know that one at all. Euphoria OP is really good? I have never heard like anything about. I just know that it exists, and I know that it's really hardcore, but I don't really even know like any of the story or anything like that. But apparently a lot of people really like it, but I'm not brave enough. I am not brave enough to do that. I think Saya is just about where I draw the line of what I am capable of handling. It's old as hell. I haven't heard of that one. Let's see. Last Exile Loki sounds like Star Wars. I don't know why, but it just does. Oh, the art style looks really good. Oh, it had art by oh, what is this artist called? Ranji Murata, I think he's called. Like some of the cover art looks like his artwork. I really like that artist. They draw cool stuff. Yeah, they're really into like things like cars and planes, I think, or like mechanical stuff on their art, I'm pretty sure. The art style looks really cute. Yeah, that does look kind of like early 2000s. What the fuck is AI mode? Why is there AI mode on Google now? Did they do that so that you don't get the AI overview anymore? What the fuck is that? I almost clicked on that by accident because it's just there now. Yeah, 2003, that looks about right. That looks really cute. Fun fact, search the OP and you can see a comment of mine with many likes. Why would you? You know, you wouldn't be able to waterboard that out of me. You can just let the world know like that, Minami. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just watching like ongoing stuff right now, so I'm watching the romance of the really long names of like Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity or something like that, I think it's called. It's alright. The premise seemed a bit more interesting to me initially from the beginning than it actually is, I'm gonna be honest. I think some of the stuff in it is a bit like, I don't know man, so much romance anime. So much romance anime to me is like, how do I explain it? There's just so much of it is built on misunderstanding and miscommunication and awkwardness. And I low-key can't stand that. I cannot stand these bitches. They're gonna apologize to each other 1,000 times. And it's gonna be like so fucking awkward. And they're gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry I said that to you yesterday. I'm so sorry I said this thing to you a week ago. Oh, I'm sorry too. And they're gonna bow to each other 5 times. And they're gonna awkwardly sip tea together. And then they're gonna be like, anyways, bye. And then the next day it repeats. Like, good god. Good god. I just like, why is romance anime like that? It's like those people, like people who write them never actually spoke to a person in their life outside of like speaking to, I don't know, a retail worker really politely. I honestly, sometimes it feels like it's just like people talking to retail workers politely. That's like anime romance dialogue. Have you seen Serial Experiments Lane? It's way more relevant now than ever. I attempted it multiple times and I couldn't finish it multiple times. Every time I sit down and I tell myself, this is the day. This is the day I finally watch Serial Experiments Lane and understand it and get into it. And every time, I think the most I managed was maybe like 5 episodes. People always say like really good things about it, but I was never able to watch it. Too many drag out the will they want, or worse, you don't really get any conclusion. Yeah, I know, it's really annoying. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe it's a cultural difference. But they're just like so fucking polite to each other. It's just like constant, just like awkward. Oh, is it really okay to like talk to you informally? And they're gonna discuss it for the whole episode. If it's really okay for these 2 people who are the same age and go to the same school to talk to each other informally. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a cultural difference I don't get. But these people are way too nice to their crushes. I really mean it. These people are way too nice to their crushes. Could not be me. I hate that so much about romance as a genre. There's so much you could do with romance aside from misunderstandings. Like, I swear to god, like, anime high school romance is built on misunderstandings. Like, that's like the core it stands for. It is built on 1,000 misunderstandings and just like really awkward moments. Like, actually, it's insane. I've seen it, but I never understood what the Serial Experiments. Yeah. That seems to be the takeaway. People either absolutely love it or they're like, I did not get that show. Maybe I should give it another go now that I'm an adult. Because I haven't really attempted it as an adult. I've only attempted it like as a teen before, I'm pretty sure. Most romance stories are basically my guys' headcanons of how human interactions should go. It's definitely a cultural thing, but oh my god, do the semantics really matter? Just kiss already! I could never tolerate romance anime. I like some of it. I think good romance anime that I really do think is great is probably Toradora. I'd say is good. Clannad is very good in my opinion. I feel like good romance usually comes from stories that are not just romance. You know what I mean? Like, there's an actual plot going on, and then the romance is like a subplot. Like, there's kind of like a romance kind of side thing going on. Like, it kind of just happens because of like all the other events. Like, the characters just gonna like naturally, you know, spend time together doing whatever it is that's going on in the plot. I think that's usually makes decent dramas. Like, that's Apothecary Diaries to me. Because Apothecary Diaries was not very romance focused, but I think there is some like pretty good romance, especially in season 2. There's some pretty like intense romance between Jinxi and Mao Mao. Just because, but you know, it's not really like the focus, you know. That last episode, man, oof, crazy stuff. Sailor Moon season 5. She should have been with her. Damn it! What are you talking? Is Minami still mad about the lesbians in Sailor Moon? It's an actual Lane religion. Pretty sure I am banned from joining though, since I am also called Lane. Well, you're not allowed. So there's a Lane cult, and you're not allowed to join it if you're called Lane. That's crazy. That's kind of fucked up. This is why I tend to like establish relationships, because they can just be a cute couple and spend the whole show crushing on each other. I actually, my experience with Clannad was that I watched the second season first, and in the second season they already get married. Like they're already a couple and they get married. I accidentally watched this. I didn't even know that was the second season. I had no idea. I thought that was the first season. So I watched Clannad After Story first. And it's so funny because Clannad After Story is like depressingly sad as well. So I watched Clannad After Story and I was like, well, that was weird. And then I watched the actual first season of Clannad. And I also really liked it as well. But I actually watched Clannad. How it's in the name? I don't know, man. I didn't really speak very good English at the time. I was like, hell yeah, let's watch this anime. And it turned out to be season 2. I'm pretty sure Lane isn't that called. I'm pretty sure Lane is the cult leader. They're just hiding it. My favorite is Lovely Complex. Oh yeah, Lovely Complex is the one of the really short guy and the really tall girl. I've seen it. It was ages since I've seen it now. I really liked Kimi ni Todoke. It kind of came from like the same era. The first season was good, but I actually got a season 2 recently, or like season 3, I don't remember. It got like a new season fairly recently on Netflix, and I was really excited for that, but it was so bad. It was actually terrible. Like the whole thing, like they spent the whole season. They were already an established couple by that time. They were already a couple in that new season, and like the whole season they just spent misunderstanding each other and being really awkward, and I was very confused about that. They like almost broke up because they were just like, I don't even know what was going on with them. It was all in their heads, man. Like it was actually crazy. They almost broke up because of how much they liked each other. Apparently, that was my takeaway from that romance anime. That was crazy. That's things that they ruined. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. There's no romance like Dan Dan Dan. I heard that apparently Dan 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 has good romance. I was wondering if I'm being gaslit by Twitter because I haven't seen Dan Dan Dan. But people were like, yeah, Dan 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 actually has really good romance. And I was like, really? Am I being gaslit? I've seen Precure now. I heard Precure is what killed the magical girl genre. Well, it didn't kill it, it completely monopolized it. And now nobody dares to make more magical girl shows ever again because Precure just quite literally doesn't allow any other magical girl shows to thrive. I quite literally heard that Precure just ended magical girls forever because it's been going for so long and everybody likes it so much, and other magical girl shows just don't stand a chance ever again. Because Precure is still going. Maybe when it ends. I mentioned the Music Dramas. I watched that one a while ago. I don't remember much about it. Isn't it the one where they just like get married immediately or something? I don't actually remember. Allegedly, Dan 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 Offer was forced to read 100 romance manga to avoid being a generic rom-com. Interesting. There's a season in Precure she ends up with a teacher. That's a classic magical girl thing though. Every magical girl anime needs to have that one character who has a crush on a teacher. Cardcaptor Sakura did it. Mermaid Melody Peachy Peachy Peach did it. Didn't Sailor Moon do it? I don't remember. Maybe not. But there's always that one girly pop who's in love with a teacher in anime for girls. I'm not sure what they're trying to say with it. But there's always that one bitch who has a crush on a teacher. There's always that one girly pop in every like magical girls like shoujo anime. I watched one of the Precure shows partially and it's cute. Not much of a shoujo anime fan though, so I did finish it. Sailor Moon did not. I was a space guy. Oh yeah, Sailor Moon had this like gay romance between an alien guy and Tuxedo Mask. Like, there was like this alien guy or something who was in love with Tuxedo Mask. And I think he like kidnaps him or something. No? Am I remembering it? There was like a whole Sailor Moon movie where this gay alien guy was in love with Tuxedo. Am I crazy? Am I making that up? I feel like that was a thing. I like have this weird vague memory of that. Like, he turned the whole town. He made them all fall asleep, I think, with like magical flowers or something like that. And then he kidnaps them and he's like in love with Tuxedo Mask. That's the Sailor Moon rhyme move. So it is an actual movie. Okay, I'm not crazy. And in the end, she gets this beautiful white dress transformation as they're literally on a meteor, like crashing into the earth or something like that. It was crazy in there. It didn't end Magical Girls entirely. You just need to have a thing to make you stand out more these days, which is why there's more dark series. Yeah, but now everybody's tired of the dark series. Like, nobody wants to see the dark series anymore. Because now everybody hates the dark. Because now everybody blames Madoka. Everybody blames Madoka for allegedly ending, like, wholesome Magical Girl series. But apparently, in reality, Precure is the one who ended wholesome Magical Girl series. Everybody says that Madoka is the one who ended wholesome magical girls. I also used to think that was the case, but it turns out that actually Precure is the one who ended wholesome magical girls because nobody dares to compete with it anymore. But that series have played out. Yeah, they really haven't made anything decent in a while for the dark magical girl genre, I think. Okay, anyways. I finished my drawing and I need to pee so bad, guys. So I'm gonna start wrapping it up. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, my bladder is going to explode any second now. Earlier, Precure was dark. I have never seen a single episode of... The two magical girl animes I've never seen anything of has been Doremi and Precure, just because they weren't really popular where I was growing up. The only one who was popular when I was growing up was Sailor Moon, and I've seen Tutu and I've seen Cardcaptor Sakura on my own as an adult later. There's a random bolt, like a little bolt lying on my table, and I'm not sure where that came from. Like, something is going to fall apart. Something in my setup is going to fall apart, and I don't know what it is. There's like a tiny little small ass bolt. Something will fall apart. Where did it come from? Is it the microphone? No, these are all in place. Hold up, guys. No, something will collapse any second now. One time I found a bolt lying on the floor, and then it turned out that was from my chair, and I was like, this could have killed me. Like, actually. Where did you come from? It's not from my microphone. These are all in place. I hate it here. Where did you come from? Who are you? Who sent you? They add extra bolts as spares. I don't believe that. Not that you just have it lying around on your desk. That clearly fell out of something. Who the fuck sent you? Motherfucker? Who is your... Oh wait, I found it, I think. Is it from my tablet? Guys, it might be from my tablet. That's not normal, is it? I don't even know how to put it back in. It's so small. It just spawned. Like, actually. It's the wasps, they came back. It is not. Why did the bolt fall out of my tablet? I hate it here. It's so tiny too. I cannot believe this. Is this a zombie? Magical girl and a chainsaw? I think I've seen that one. That's an old one too, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Guys, from your tablet? I don't know. There's like a little. I think it might be from this spot here. There's like a little hole. Guys, it's so over. And I can't put it back in. It's literally so over. Guys, it's from like the stand part, you know, that makes it stand, so it's okay. I don't really use its own like built-in stand. I only use I use like a separate stand that I have, so it's kind of fine, I guess. It's just very confusing. Not mass bomb! I'm having a crisis! Yeah, okay, I put it in and it fits perfectly, but I don't know how to like... I don't have the tool to actually screw it in. A screw, that's another word I was looking for, that's not bolt. Is there a difference between a bolt and a screw, guys? Or is it the same thing? I never understood the difference. Is anyone here an engineer? It's okay, I fixed it. Mass freeze, no, leave them alone. My computer's held together with duct tape and is hooked up to a TV. You'll be fine. You need to do something about that, bestie. Like, I don't know. That doesn't sound safe. And a tiny screw. Actually, I might have a tiny screwdriver in my Swiss knife. I think it has a tiny screwdriver in it. No, don't freeze. It's too late. You're frozen now. The ducks are frozen in time forever. Anyways, that was random. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. I will see you on Friday for... They have different thread type. Okay. Whatever. I'll see you on Friday for Subnautica. I want to say Subnautica, guys, on Friday. Subnautica Below Zero. And then on Saturday we have Voice of the Ocean, which is... I think, I'm not sure, but I believe it's a voice-controlled game. I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be a voice-controlled game. It may or may not be over, guys. So yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye bye. For Powerpuff Sisters cat, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it. 24-hour timeout. Go. Bye.